The Antarctic Desert, the world's coldest and largest desert. When people hear the word desert, they usually imagine vast stretches of sand and heat. But deserts aren't defined by temperature, they're defined by how dry they are. And by that measure, the largest desert on Earth isn't hot and sandy at all. It's the Antarctic Desert, a frozen, windswept landscape that covers the entire continent of Antarctica. Antarctica is a land of extremes. It's the coldest, driest and windiest place on Earth. Temperatures can drop as low as -80 degrees Celsius in winter, and the wind speeds can reach over 320 kilometers per hour. Despite the ice that covers almost the entire continent, Antarctica is technically a desert because it receives so little precipitation. Less than 20 millimeters of water a year, which is less than most hot deserts like the Sahara. The Antarctic Desert is not only the largest desert by size, covering about 14 million square kilometers, but it's also the most inhospitable. The surface is covered by thick ice sheets, which in some places are more than 4 kilometers thick. This ice contains about 70% of the world's fresh water, but very little of it is accessible because it's all frozen solid. Beneath this vast icy surface lies a hidden world. Scientists have discovered lakes and rivers trapped beneath the ice, kept from freezing solid by the heat from the Earth's core. These subglacial lakes remain liquid despite being buried under kilometers of ice. One of the most famous is Lake Vostok, which has been sealed off from the outside world for millions of years. Studying these isolated bodies of water gives scientists a glimpse of what life might be like on other planets, where similar icy conditions exist. Surprisingly, even in these harsh conditions, life manages to survive. Antarctica is home to some of the most extreme forms of life on the planet. Microorganisms live in the ice, in the soil, and even in the cold waters surrounding the continent. Some of these microbes can survive in temperatures far below freezing and in the absence of sunlight for months at a time. The coastal areas of Antarctica, where ice meets the ocean, are teeming with wildlife. Seals, penguins and seabirds all thrive in the icy waters. Emperor penguins, the largest of all penguin species, are particularly famous for their incredible endurance. During the brutal Antarctic winter, they trek over 100 kilometers inland to breed, huddling together in large colonies to keep warm. But the future of the Antarctic Desert is uncertain. Climate change is causing the ice sheets to melt at an accelerated rate. The Antarctic Peninsula, in particular, has been warming rapidly, leading to the collapse of ice shelves and rising sea levels. While much of the continent remains frozen for now, scientists are closely monitoring these changes, as the melting of Antarctica's ice could have a profound impact on global weather patterns and sea levels. Despite its harsh conditions, Antarctica remains a place of great scientific interest and natural beauty. Its vast icy deserts, towering glaciers and pristine waters are a reminder of the incredible diversity of Earth's environments. The Antarctic Desert may be cold and forbidding, but it holds many of the planet's secrets, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to explore it.